Hello Scorpio, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your weekly read for the week of the 22nd to the 28th of June 2020. That's a lot of 20s. I hope you're doing well, Scorpio. If you, it's the weekend at the moment, so if you would like a half-price reading in my half-price reading sale this weekend, it's on one of my most popular readings this weekend. It's on my Your Next Steps reading, and so that's a 3-page reading. It goes into your next 5 steps. So what's required of you next? What's the action that you need to take, or the interaction that you need to take to move toward what you came here to do, or everything that you want in your life? The relationship that you want, the work that you want, all of it, the success that you want, the money you want, whatever it is that you want. So I get all of my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them. As I said, this is a 3-page read. I'll pop a link for it to book in for it up there. It makes it 75 Australian dollars this weekend instead of 150, which is about 50 American dollars right now. So great bargains to be had at the weekend. If you don't see the links in YouTube, you can always visit my website, behealing.com, to find that. So let's have a look, Scorpio. What's going on for you this week? What's the story this week? Woo! Love! You got the love card out first, and as I always say, the first card out is the most important card. So that's like kind of your theme for the week is love. It's all about relationships this week. And it's all about your heart, not just about relationships. It could be about work as well. But yeah, it's all about love and you being good enough to have what you want, the relationship that you want. This is about not settling. Scorpio, do not settle this week. Whatever you do not settle this week, because you're being led to something that is much better for your heart, work, relationships, all kinds of relationships, not just love relationships, not just romantic relationships, family relationships. Maybe you're manifesting a new family, and friendships and colleagues and customers and all of that. It's like every kind of a relationship that's going to warm your heart and be really good for your heart because you are good enough. And so things are happening this week to move you toward that, to move you toward feeling good enough to have all of those things that you want. Definitely do not settle. Don't settle for less than you want. And so it could be this week, Scorpio, that, what do I want to say? Dodgy relationships, relationships that aren't necessarily the best for you, that have been in your life in the past or in the present, come in and show you that they're not very good for you. They're not really lighting up your heart. They're not really warm and nurturing toward you. And it's a time for that to go, because if you're feeling good enough, you're not going to let people that aren't good enough in your life. And that might seem like a real horrible kind of judgment on people, but it's not. It's discernment. Fishes need to hang out with fishies. Birds need to hang out with birds. Cats need to hang out with humans, apparently. Humans need to hang out with cats. But you need to hang out with your own vibration, and it's okay to do that. And it's okay for you to be moved forward by everyone else. You don't need to keep yourself around people that aren't good for you. Life should be win-win. And if they're getting something out of it, you're getting something out of it. If you're not, if it's one-sided, it's not really one-sided. It's a lose-lose situation. You're kidding yourself if you think you're in a win-lose situation. If you're giving your energy out to someone else and you feel like they're taking from you, kind of thing. If you're in an imbalanced state but you think you should be there for them, they're not good enough for you, but you think you should be there for them because it's a horrible judgment thinking they're not good enough for you. It's not. You think you're doing them good, but you're not. You're not. They're better off with people that are like them too. And so don't be the martyr here. Don't settle. Don't keep yourself in relationships, because you've got some great relationships coming in for you, but you can't get into that vibration to let them in if you're still around the people that aren't good enough for you. You can't do it. You've got to clean it up first. You've got to make good decisions for yourself, and that's what you've got going on this week. Making better decisions for yourself. My God, look at this. You've got the same card out twice. I am good enough. Again, write it down. What would you really like in your life? And know that you can choose that right now. And I'll write down what kind of relationship that you want, what kind of friendships that you want, who you want to work with, that kind of thing. Write down what you truly deserve and then stick to that. Let that be your blueprint, like your blueprint now. Not just thinking, oh, this can come in the future, and then when it comes in, I'll get rid of all these jerks out of my life. No, get rid of the jerks out of your life right now. Get really clear on what you deserve in your life, the kind of people. Because I've got a feeling like you've got the idea of what it is in your head, but you're not actually stepping into that right now. You're thinking it's going to be in the future instead of claiming it right now. And so you're thinking, Yeah, when my partner comes in, I'll get rid of this person that I'm just kind of seeing on and off. When my true partner comes in, I'll get rid of this person. It's like, no, you won't, because the true person won't come in until you get rid of that person that you've been seeing on and off that isn't really good enough for you. You know what I'm talking about, Scorpio. You know what I'm talking about. This could be in romantic relationships, it could be friendships, it could be any kind of people. Customers, if you've got your own business and you're doing this with customers too, if you don't feel good enough to actually be serving that customer that you really want to serve, and you are keeping yourself working for customers that are working with customers that aren't really right for you, you're settling for them kind of thing. If you ditch them, if you change your business so that they can't afford you anymore or whatever it is, if you decide not to work with them anymore, you'll be amazed how fast those right people come in, because you are the one that shows the universe how you should be treated. And if you make a decision, I'm good enough to have good people in my life now. As soon as you make that firm decision, they're going to come in. So get really clear on that this week. What you deserve, especially around people, is what I'm hearing, because the universe, love wants to find you in all of its forms. It wants to find you, and you want to find it too. And so you've got to create it, right? And you've got to create the freedom that you want too. You're headed toward really good things, Scorpio. You've got change coming up, something that will be much better for you. I'm not feeling like your life has been bad at all, but you've got much better coming towards you, and you've got to create it. So you've got to make those decisions now. Now, freedom is something that you've got to choose right now. A lot of people will go through life and they work really hard and they don't have any freedom, and think, well, I'm doing it because when I retire, I'm going to have freedom. And then they retire and then they die. You can't get what you want through doing the opposite for a long time. You've got to choose it now. Like, I know this because I chose freedom. I chose freedom 20 years ago, and I always choose freedom. I always choose freedom. I could have a great idea of something that I want to do, but if it hinders my freedom, I just will not do it. And it works. It leads you to more freedom and more freedom and more freedom. So this week it's all about you making some good decisions for yourself for freedom right now, because freedom will lead you to freedom. If you're making a decision based on freedom all the time, you're going to get more and more freedom, because you choose the vibration you're putting out there, and then the universe comes back at you with more. If you're making decisions based on love and freedom, you're going to get more love and freedom in. And so just know that you're creating it. You're creating it with your decisions in this moment right now. This moment, today, the decisions that you've made, that you are making, you're continuing to make right now, the decisions that you make this week. You can choose it all now. You can have it now, but you need to start making the decisions based on what it is that you want in this moment now. And then it snowballs. And you can start off small. You're allowed to start off small. Scorpio. What else? Yeah. So I'm feeling big changes coming in for you, because this is a real call to make new decisions for yourself, Scorpio. And you're going to get reactions to it. Of course, you're going to get reactions to it. You're being asked to get rid of people that aren't good enough in your life. They're going to react to it. They're going to be jealous. If you're making big moves in your life, suddenly setting yourself free from a job, you're starting your own thing. That's the kind of energy that you could have this week, is a complete turnaround for your freedom, for love, into a new relationship. Old relationships and friendships fall away, and you're like, I'm going to go travel the world with this person now and set up a business. And yes, they're going to be jealous. Of course, they're going to be jealous. People are going to react to it, and you've got to love that. It shows that you're doing something right. A friend of mine, somebody tried to kill him, and he says, you know that your work is really, really important when someone tries to kill you. When someone tries to kill you for it, that's when you know it's really important. Saying, your work is really important when you get a lot of haters, that kind of thing. You know that you're really onto something. And this is what's happening for you this week, Scorpio. If you're moving forward toward that love and toward that freedom, you're going to get some haters. You're going to get some jealous people because of those changes that you're making. Don't let it stop you. You just know that you're onto a good thing. You're doing the right thing if that happens. So keep on moving forward and try and love it. Try and love the reactions that you're getting, because it's showing you that you're moving in the right direction. That's pretty cool. You think it's pretty cool too, Scorpio? I think you're in for a good week and just flow with it. Flow with it and make those good changes and good decisions for yourself, Scorpio. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How does it resonate with you? I'd love to hear from you. What's your next steps reading? There's a link to the video up there. I published those yesterday. And if you'd like a private your next steps reading while they're on half price offer, then you can book in for one of those right there. There you go. I hope you have an awesome week, Scorpio. I'll see you next time. Bye.